too bad. Just chilling. Playing some Harry Potter. Just trying to be a wizard. Alright, I'm doing this. Yeah, I just got up maybe like 30 minutes, hour ago, maybe. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hit any energy drinks though. I'm just gonna play some games instead. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Bam. Game sound. Might need that.
Could it be
Not
another trial?
Nope, I fucked that up. Okay. That's not what you do. And you go here. That. And you got that. Did I do it? Is that one in the water?
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
People are just rushing through it. I mean, it's a good game. They're already working on co-op mods. Same people that did the Skyrim co-op.
Revelio.
I mean, eventually there will be co-op, just not from WB. But, you know. It's alright so far, definitely. shit. I'm already using mods. Infinite broom boost. Limited money.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
I wasn't going fast. What?
Perhaps
I
I'll
don't know where
scout
I'm going.
around.
I was about to say there should have been another village.
You're working against me.
Revelio. I should investigate. Aloha Mora.
I love the little sharp things in your eyeballs when you fucking wake up. I'm about to download a mod to get rid of that. For real. Not that it's hard, it's just annoying to do it every single time.
Revelio.
That was it. Oh, oh. Okay.
Aloha Mora.
Wait, what?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Aloha Mora.
Especially after you do it like 20 times in one fucking place, man.
Revelio.
Get more decorations. Oh, okay. I thought that was the candy that random shit happens.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
Forgot. Almost forgot. Why? Facebook for real. Alright, I'll go to my own page. Where are all notifications at?
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture, and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
Fucking trash.
That
apparently.
hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
I wonder if there's any dive spots.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now to find a way inside.
Rookwood, don't go down easy.
Reductor!
Where did you go, coward?
We lived here.
You're no match for me.
Oops.
Expulso! I'm just warming up.
Let me
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Curse that screaming root!
was taken to the dark arts early.
To your knees!
Reductor! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Expulso! You let me leave, my friend! What are you doing? That's just the beginning. What kind of magic that was?
Reductor!
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Gee,
Really enjoying the view, but I'd like to be...
Now here's a sad-looking place.
Incendio! Is it you who've been... Expulso! This is a fast way to get yourself killed, you know that?
What happened to you?
Schwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. I know
Yeah, I
what
got
that means.
infinite ancient
Merlin
power and infinite spell cooldown.
I hear ya. Whoever you are.
Oh, okay. Do you?
I see you. Expulso. Notice you ain't wearing that. Expulso. Make it stop. That's mine.
Accio. Descender.
Takes gumption to steal a stone.
Oh, I gotta slow him.
McGriff. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arrest their momentum.
There we go.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Alright, I got it.
Revelio.
Oh, okay.
Confringo.
1, 2.
Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
Here it is. Fucking Yeetus Deletus here.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Yeah, likely. So, we're gonna wait until that fucking smug fucker. I heard that. Hey.
Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Crucial. Unless foul hulking brute.
Yeah. I've been thinking about turning it off. But yeah, I'm on hard.
These rocks have seen better days. An astronomy table.
I'll turn it off.
Should prove useful once the sun's
I'll turn
down.
it off, but I will turn on life leech. I don't give a shit. I'll tell you flat out. I'm cheating at this fucking game, bro. I got some life leech.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Well, fuck yeah. Oh man, I actually have a little bit more fun playing with mods. Actually, yeah, we can do that. Oh, I got him. I got him. I need to start arcing this up a little bit more. I'm gonna do this. Hell yeah. I remember the first time I saw somebody heating something up with a torch. I didn't know what to think, and I was like, no, I'm good. I got one. I don't get a good hit. I just don't get a good hit with it. I don't know.
Here's one of those tables.
Revelio.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh. Right? I mean, I don't know. I got one of the Yokans, so you can only just like hit the button a couple times and change it. I've tried it on all the settings, and it still feels like I barely get anything.
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Repulso.
Ugh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, is that ice? I think it's ice.
Glacius. There we go.
I got a little portable Yokan. I like the actual pen.
Treasure.
The
That
actual pen
Niffler's
is
certainly
cool.
leaving quite a trail.
It's good. Yeah.
Ashwinders.
Oh, see, look at that. Die and shit.
Real quick, don't go down easy. Who's that? That goblin elf. Expulsion. On that back now. You're the You're done. Expulsion.
Expelliarmus.
Might want to look up. Expulsion.
Arresto Momentum.
Clash. Expulsion. Crucio. Expulsion. What have you done? Oh, this is...
Bombarder.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Bombarder. Confringo. Bombarder. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee.
There's treasure
Oh, I
here.
did also
There's
add
treasure
some,
here.
skill
Keep looking.
If it is,
Garbage.
dreadful lot.
Huh. That's how you get past that.
More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. More Ashwinders.
Reducto.
Oh, what the night out of your eyes. How does that feel?
Woman, isn't it? stolen by others now, should you? Where did you learn that?
Reducto! Potato!
You haven't got.
Expulso! Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto! Expulso! I'll get that one hurt. Reducto!
Crucial.
Oh, they're casting it down.
Expulso! Did I hurt you? Reducto! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long. Expulso! Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto! Potato! Expulso! Oh, look, that's what you got! Reducto!
Knew you were still hanging about.
Expulso!
Crucial.
Make it stop! What have you done?
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
It's another one of those.
What's this? Some sort of treasure map. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Go back through it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
It's obviously
Revelio. I might as well grab the Niffler. I'm here now. Leviosa. I'll look after you. Never realized how tiring it can be to capture a Niffler. Revelio.
not very, actually. I mean, that wasn't hard work, my guy.
Better watch my step in here.
Confringo! Defender! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
Can't see what that says. Fire.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's lift it over.
Glacier.
Fire.
Revelio. Accio.
What lift? Alright, normally. Nope, can't use that one.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo. Revelio.
That was it. That was it. Okay. Okay.
Revelio.
This sucks.
Revelio. Confringo.
That's it. All right. Some island. In the middle of nowhere. Okay. Ugh. Oh, here's the time trial.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Bitch. Bunch of cats.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Okay.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose.
Eat shit, bitch.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. This is going well. Now that's more like it.
Broom shit's a little fucking good.
That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant.
Fucking bubbles, man.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Now that's more like it. That wasn't too bad.
Crushed
That
you,
was
bitch.
quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time.
No, you
My
won't.
family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. As for a team, it's the holy head harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with herbology, perhaps? Because if that...
Will you keep running?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. You're welcome to run them too.
Do you get your compet?
You could say... Well, he would... And me... Something about the free...
It's been fun
It has been fun. You're an asset to her. You take care of yourself. Begin.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Time to go a little quicker.
Alright. It's gotta be this.
I don't like the look.
There, just a lost move. Is that you? Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop! You little coward!
Somebody out there.
Tripping us totally!
Finite.
I'm just warming you. I'll have taken your lead. Finish the job. What are your faults on?
Arrest the momentum.
You will not survive this.
Arrest the momentum.
I have estimated you. We release Trevor. That's mine. Bullshit. Yeah. Is that the best of conditions? Quite conductive, aren't we? I hope your friends aren't too upset.
Never mind.
Must have show you. Oh! A tripping us
To your knees. You won't knock this one loose, and I'd not try if I were you. You're the wrong place, child. You could hide from me, did ya? Death from above! Houseplant might want to look up. Run out. You're no match for me.
I think not.
Crucial.
I shall cast my... I thought you had me there. Expulso! Are you even trying? This'll liven things up for you. Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
My one.
Crucial.
You made a grave mistake.
Time for... Revelio.
Little blue.
This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
Did you hear that?
Slam is actually pretty good.
Revelio.
It's a disaster, and the
Wanna baby.
And no one to share in my victory. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
No bell tower.
I won't rest.
Revelio!
You've made a mistake.
Levioso!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made.
Oh, right there. Okay.
That did it. Revelio. And look, treasure. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Don't make fun of my little
My poor
giggle.
Rococo.
I wasn't. You didn't let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Why you gotta sit over there and giggle so cute? Nope. It's too late now. Don't fucking ruin that. You better get off me.
You were making fun of me. You were mocking me. Admit it.
Nope.
You were.
Nope.
Miss
Nope.
Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh,
Me too.
you're very brave. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
Baby,
What?
will you grab me a Dr. Pepper?
You were gonna ask for a soda.
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, I can't wait to get him. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
That was pretty cool.
Mine now, demiguise.
These little motherfuckers. Gotta wait until night. Collect them. Startles.
Revelio.
Yeah. Thank you, babe. There's no fast travel for just outside Hogsmeade. Okay. Just have to go to Hogsmeade. Alright then.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks.
Fantastic!
The best upgrade, but with the speeds it now reaches.
Of course! Should at last, I think
What will you do up?
I aim to make spin, and I wouldn't mind getting back. Couldn't be more pleased with.
I shall look forward to...
I'll be sure to sit.
That's cool.
Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
It's like, I'm assuming the Emmys or something. He's just saying the nominees, right? And she gets up and immediately goes up there. I don't know if it was planned or not. It's obviously for some, like, funny woman role is what she's, like, nominated for. And it's like the guy from Parks and Rec, too, you know. Rob is on that with her. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna get up there, too.
We'll all get up here.
Yeah, and then it's like Nurse Jackie, Tina Fey. By the end, it's like...
They're all stood
Yeah,
up there, like getting ready to brawl.
No, no, it's
that'd be
like,
a little bit funnier.
No, it's like those like Miss America pageants.
Oh.
Where they all go and stand up there and hold hands together, wait to see who actually won, and then like the whole audience is like, "This is great." And fucking applauds them, and we don't know who won because the video cuts off because that's not the point. I love the idea of like being like, the nominees are, and you're like, yep, me, I'm coming up there.
All right, here it comes. Yeah.
All right.
You know, you're not gonna see my face in the box. You're gonna see me on stage.
No, that's not what we do.
It is now.
This is, they're all funny. Like, women, you know you're gonna be nominated before you get there. I'm sure they probably like planned it.
Yeah.
Let's all go.
That's why they're so close. And on an aisle, or at least close to an aisle.
Well, all the nominees are usually only like a couple
Couple seats away.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple rows back and a couple seats over.
Yeah, I ain't
if
trying to make
anything.
them walk all the way from the back.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Also, they like don't have time for that.
Also, they don't have time for that.
Everyone has
very
to sit
true.
there and like clap and clap and clap while you're waiting for someone to come from all the way from the back.
Yep.
Nah.
There's just so much clapping. So much clapping. Yeah. Bang your head. The dab is making you cough.
That chicken fries commercial was still the heat.
The chicken fries?
That's what it's for, Bob your head.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
I need to bring that shit back.
Chicken fries?
Well, I guess so, just so that
Just so you could have the commercial?
Yeah.
Stupid.
I guess they can.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might
Mr.
speak with
Filbert?
you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. Perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that
Of
Harlow
course.
committed an act of violence
Of
against
course.
you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plate. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway. I was shaken to my core. Still,
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with all?
I suppose. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with...
Poor Joanna and little Archie.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a secure... Harlow approached me about...
And you declined?
Of course, the note stated. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to...
Why wouldn't Harlow
Isco's job is even... I'm the one in the bank on a date.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
Mr. Bickle was trying...
I shall do all I can to get
Mr.
evidence
Bickle.
against Harlow.
Very well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Revelio.
I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrax. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble.
I've nothing to say about him.
Please, sir.
You know...
I know Mr. Hill.
Oh, he's a good man. It started a few weeks. I had the note behind... I went into the...
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rose. We haven't told Mr. Harlow advised.
What does he ask you to...
It all happened... He said, your secret... I've been able to... But I can't keep it out for much longer.
I met Mr. Hill. What? Could you give me... Thank you.
I would love nothing more than... As for Rose's...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Run all the way back in this motherfucker. Come on.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
gone mad. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
Yes, Totalis.
Come back here! Exposure! We go for Redactor! Expulsion! Expulsion! Redactor! Quite conductive, aren't we? Redactor! Had enough? What are your thoughts on El Experio? What have you done? Crucio. Make it stop! Crucio! Make it stop! Expulsion!
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. He must be here somewhere.
found us. I knew you
Revelio.
would find us. I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Aloha, Mora.
Yo, what up, Kiki?
Over here. Revelio. Mr. Ray, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed.
Great.
And there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's
Oh,
skill with
man.
wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Ray, I
good,
found your
dude.
wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Yes. Yes, the lung butter must pay. So dark.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Oh, yeah.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as mine. Hi, hello again. Come and listen.
Just because you know who.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Right.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Let's go!
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do.
Yes, of course. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and
do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Because he knows he's a centaur.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Draco.
Leviosa! You cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Pardon me, is every...
No, it's not.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, we've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking.
If only two...
Easy for you, perhaps. I have no point putting them back in if they don't sound...
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a...
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they
I can.
I heard from Alex. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on...
Is it really?
Those... We can't...
Perhaps I could help put the bells.
Really? Oh, you're certainly of more help.
I imagine the bells. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit. Future generation. You don't know how much this means for me and for...
Hello, Grace.
Nice to see you. I've become...
I suppose so.
Shall we?
I'm game.
Well... You didn't see that.
Accio. Accio.
A draw? We can't leave it like that. Seems you couldn't get...
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. Accio. You didn't see that.
Accio.
What a remarkable shot! Accio.
Accio.
Well, it appears I've been bested.
Yeah,
done. Diving.
You played a good game.
I did play rather. Only one student.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done...
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would...
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done...
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father? Galloping? Your father was also an animagus.
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, and then he was gone.
Your fault?
He died protecting me. My mother and I tried to go on without him. A few years later, we...
Do you think your father...
Oh my, that is a good question. But I think he, of all people, would understand. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I...
What does your mother think about all...
Well, as you saw, she misses him. But that does not mean that...
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders would...
No. Vengeance is not what... He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to... I know there is risk.
I'm sorry, Nat.
He was. We all have our burden.
Yes,
Exactly. And once he is gone, we are making progress. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Hello.
That I am. Speaking of which...
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best some... Akio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned. Anyway, I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
I'll remember that. Well, you are good.
Got lucky.
I play by...
That's been my... Well, you've...
Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for an essay for history of magic, how could she refuse?
She would say no. That's how she could do it. Only sounding much more terrifying. Like an angry...
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what...
Leave him to...
Thank you, Professor.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf. You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
What could the headmaster want?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt! Where...
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste, yes.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem...
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Stand proud.
Something is very wrong with me.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approach.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful. Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed...
Obviously. Yes, of course.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oh, what's up here? That's not.
Revelio. What are you up to now? The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Probably need that in a minute.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall...
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Revelio. am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way. No danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Depulso! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarder. Defender. Depulso. Revelio. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Protego. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso.
thing is long.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Sorcerer's Stone.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so...
Let us always honor her memory. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Damn. It's like she took a piece of her soul.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But You are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
To a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. Look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall. Along with the rest...
And I'm getting off.